Hey, what is up, Aquamigos? How are you guys doing today? Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you are new here, my name is Tobias and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today what I have for you guys is a video on this new pond netting that I got. It's right over here. It's by this company called Sunnykud. This is it right here, and it's supposed to be like heavy duty pond netting. And Sunnykud, they actually gave me this for free to show in my video. And if you look down here, I actually opted to get the biggest one that they have. It's 28 feet by 30 feet, which is pretty crazy because my pool pond is only like 6 feet by 9 feet. But I wanted the biggest one for a couple reasons. The first reason is because right now we are in like the really windy season here where I live. So like what I want to do is kind of overlap the netting so that the spaces in the netting will be like tighter so that possibly even less debris will get through. And then the next reason is that, you know, I've been saying this for like 2 years now, but I do actually want to eventually build a bigger pond over there actually in the ground. And I just want to make sure I have like enough netting for when I do that as well. So if any of you guys are interested in checking this out, I'll go ahead and put the link for this down in the description of this video. And yeah, let's go ahead and open it up. So check it out, guys. That is a lot of netting. Like, I probably overdid it with the netting. I mean, if there is way too much, I guess I could always cut it down to size. But the way I kind of see it is like better too much than too little. And then, of course, it also came with like these stakes. It came with a total of 14 of these. Of course, I won't need them right now because my pond is a above ground pool pond. So the way I'm going to hold it on is just with the clamps. I have these clamps around the pond, like these ones right here. I bought these on Amazon. They were like 12 bucks for like 4 of those. And then the other clamps are just ones that I like, just random miscellaneous clamps that I had. And actually this came just in time because check this out. The netting that I have over it right now, it's actually like starting to rip and tear. And this netting is actually not meant to be used as pond netting. This is actually netting that I bought from Joann's Fabric. And I think it's actually probably used for making clothing or something. And it's not even all in one piece. It's actually 2 separate pieces. This half is one piece and then this half is one piece. And as you can see, there is the line that goes in between. So I think it will be cool to actually have one solid piece that goes across. That'll probably be a lot better. So I guess now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and take off the old netting and put on the new netting and we'll see how it looks. And guys, I almost forgot, if you guys decide at any point during this video that you do actually like this video, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notifications button. I'm uploading new pond and aquarium videos every Friday. I'm calling it Fish Fridays. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, you know what to do. Alright guys, check it out. That's what we got so far, and the crazy thing is that on the camera, it looks like there's not even anything on top of there. But like, let's go in pretty close. So yeah, as you can see, the netting is on the pond now. And the holes are actually quite a bit smaller than what I thought they were going to be. I thought the openings in the netting were going to be bigger, and that's why I had the idea of like overlapping the netting twice. But now I'm not actually sure that I want to do it. And now I have all this extra netting on the sides, which is like, I feel kind of bad now because I wanted the biggest size and I clearly did not need the biggest size, and I definitely don't think I need to overlap it now. So maybe I will go ahead and trim off the excess netting. And like the feeling of the netting, it almost feels like it's stretchy. Maybe you can tell against this blue background, but it's kind of like, it's not stretchy, but it's like you can pull it. Like there's some there's some give to it, you know what I mean? So like you could have it pretty tightly pulled across the pond. Like I almost feel like I don't actually need these green wires going across the pond anymore. I feel like it would be fine without those. I'm gonna go ahead and leave them just for like the additional protection against like herons or whatever. I should have done this a long time ago. I don't know why I was using that other netting for so long. This is so much better. And it's like not even that expensive. I think the smallest size, 14 by 14, which would have been totally fine for what I need it for. That size is only $17, I believe, but it just looks so much better. Like I could actually see through it clearly. So just one more time, I just want to say thank you again to Sunnykud for sending me this. You guys are awesome. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trim off all the excess, and then let's see how it looks after that. Just to show you guys, this is a piece that I cut off, and check it out. It's actually like really strong. Like if you... So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this all up real quick. Boop. All right, that was easy. So one thing that I just want to try real quick is I want to see if I can actually feed the fish through here or if the food will get stuck on the netting, because that would be cool if I didn't have to take off the netting to feed them. So it looks like I am still gonna have to take the netting off to feed them because, oh, actually, yeah, that's not so bad. I was able to get those flakes in really easily. I just had to go like that and they fell in. All right, cool, so that seemed to work. Let's try the pellets real quick. I think the pellets will have no problem passing through the netting. I usually like to throw in a couple of these pellets for my butterfly koi. Yeah, they pass through, no sweat. Let's see if he'll go for them. Oh, the goldfish are getting him. Here he comes. Oh, we got some right there. Nice. Alright guys, so in case you haven't seen my fish video from last Friday, pretty much what I did in last week's video is I made a DIY pond vacuum. And I just want to show you guys the progress that I've made, because in that video you didn't see much of a difference by the end of that video. But I've pretty much been vacuuming, I want to say every other day, and now you can actually start to see a little bit of a difference. So I'll go ahead and show you some underwater footage with the GoPro real quick, just so you can see what I'm talking about. And when I say you can see a difference, what I'm talking about is that you can actually start to see the rocks at the bottom of the pool pond now, instead of just that layer of green muck. So yeah, we're making some very slow but steady progress. And also, if you remember in last week's video, my water parameters were actually like pretty out of whack. So as I've been vacuuming this past week, I've been simultaneously doing water changes in that process. So I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping that my water parameters are a bit better today. I haven't checked them in probably about 3 to 4 days. So let's go ahead and check those right now, and let's just hope that they're a bit better. All right guys, so check it out. So it looks like despite my efforts, the parameters are looking pretty much the same as they were last week. Actually, this is exactly what they looked like last week, except this time I also went ahead and tested the high range pH, and we're looking okay there. It's not fluctuating. We usually hover around that high range area around 8 or 8.2. So since it looks like we haven't fully reestablished that nitrogen cycle, what I'm going to do really quick is I have a bottle right here. It's probably around like halfway full, but it's API Quick Start. And if you've never seen this before, it's pretty much beneficial bacteria that will help jumpstart the cycle of like a new tank or a pond. It won't like instantly cycle it, but it will help speed up the process a little bit. But if you read the bottle right there, it contains live nitrifying bacteria. And if you look down here, it looks like the entire bottle is 473 milliliters. So just say if it's like roughly half full, just say there's roughly 200 milliliters left of this in here. 200 milliliters will treat about 200 gallons of water volume. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's 1 milliliter of API Quick Start per 1 gallon. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just going to dump this entire bottle into the pond. It probably won't make a big difference, but it probably will help just a tiny bit. And check it out. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fill this bucket up with pond water. I'm going to take the pump out of the pond, put it into the bucket. I'm going to dump that bottle of API Quick Start into this bucket, and then that'll get pumped directly into the filter. Alright guys, so there we go. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit, and hopefully next Friday we'll see a little bit of an improvement in the water quality. And of course guys, I will be keeping a close eye on the water parameters while we're getting that nitrogen cycle completely reestablished. And it looks like we found ourselves racing the daylight again to finish this video. Check out that, I don't know if you guys can see that, check out that pink sky back there. Really nice. And once again, thank you so much to Sunnykud for the pond netting. I think it looks great. I think it's a huge improvement over my last pond netting that I had, and it seems like it's pretty good quality as well. Once again, I will have the Amazon page for their pond netting linked down in the description of this video in case you want to check it out for yourself. And of course guys, before I close out this video, I have a couple shout outs for the Aquamigos. So first, shout out to Wow Aquatics. Thank you guys so much for the support, and thank you guys for being Aquamigos. Second, I have a shout out for Ankit Raj Singh. Thank you so much for being an Aquamigo, and thank you for the support. I really appreciate that. And a shout out to Joel Shaw. Thank you so much for all your support, and thank you for being an Aquamigo. That means a lot to me. And of course, shout out to Sunnykud for the pond netting and the support. I love it. To all you guys who are watching my videos and liking my videos and subscribing and commenting, all that stuff, your support does not go unnoticed. I see you guys and I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. And for anybody who wants a shout out in one of my upcoming fish videos, all you have to do is go down to the comments below and comment "I am an Aquamigo," and I will shout you out in my next fish video. I upload new fish videos every Friday. If that sounds like something that you would be interested in, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell notifications button so you don't miss one of my uploads. And if you did like this video, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out so much, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.